.905 record, a 3.33 goals against average, and a .918 save percentage. As now the puck has dropped, we are underway as the faceoff was won at center by number 12 in Eric McHale, as now this is Oliver Keel, the defenseman, trying to move it up and out of his own end, but it's held in by Max Lee as he turns and throws one on goal, and it's covered up just 15 seconds in by Dylan Bugin. One thing to note for the Knights tonight, no Jason DiMatteo, who is their leading scorer and is fourth in all of the elite in total points scored, not in the lineup tonight for this elite squad for the Knights, so missing one of their top guns as this shot from the point is deflected on goal and saved by Bugin. As now the Knights work this puck out of the zone and into the offensive end, but just a hair ahead of the play as they're going to be, they are 9-0 and 1 in their last 10 games, so you see that reflected in the standings. They are in first place, and again, the lone team to clinch a playoff berth in this Mid-Atlantic division, as there is no icing on this one. Drew Demick, or Bryce Harper, I should say, is able to keep that one away from Eric McHale. Now Ward, a little touch pass. This is Anthony Floyd, who bounces around between both Premier and Elite, getting the start here with Elite tonight on this Friday. And it's going to be a double barrel action, as after this one, it's going to be the same two teams in the Premier division, Aviators and Knights, coming on at, they say 8 o'clock, but we started late here. You have stoppages that'll probably be more towards the 8:30 mark. Now Ilya Solojuk able to get this puck out of the zone as Eric McHale tries to tip it forward. Devin Ward, the forechecker, able to get it here to Solojuk. Now this puck taken right back by Russo and moved up ahead. Here comes Brody Bess. Bess, a drop pass for Jared Schoen. A wrist shot by Schoen. That's sent wide and the puck comes out. As the faceoff will come to the right of Goebel. Schoen won it clean off the faceoff, but with a little too much mustard as that puck comes way back into his own end. Bugin will leave it here, and now the Knights will start up a rush. Up ahead, this is Eric McHale, who moves into the offensive end. He'll skate this one deep towards net, tries to stuff an attempt, and the save is made with the pad by Goebel. Now the clearance attempt is kept in the zone by the Knights as they swing it across. This is McHale. His pass into the slot, deflects right off Schoen, and then a stuffing attempt here. A save made in the second attempt. Goebel got that one as well, and now the puck in the slot, a spin-around shot is sent wide by Schoen. Two big saves there for Goebel on this penalty kill as Kinzel takes a hit along the boards. Puck kept it at the point by Bess. Now he'll slide it across. And a shot by Morgan, fans on it. Morgan gets it back, tries to move it into the slot, has it intercepted, and cleared all the way down by Dmytro Pankovsky. Exactly 1 minute gone by here on the power play for the Knights. A real good play in his own end there by Dmytro Pankovsky, as now here is a man taken down in Brody Bess as Jake Bergman going to be the culprit, as they're going to catch Bergman for a hook. So for 52 seconds. So 0 for 1 are the Knights right now on the power play, still possess a one-man advantage. As this is Pfeiffer behind the net. We'll play this one up to the point and get it right back. Now a touch pass and a shot sent wide, as now it deflects to the far corner. This is Brody Bess with the puck. Now into the slot. Here's a spin-around pass by Schoen that now comes to the point. And Toth with a hit there on Pfeiffer, but Pfeiffer able to keep it in the zone. But now this pass deflects off Steven Gorvatsky with a nice deflection away from Mason Rudolph, and the puck out of the zone. Then Rudolph with a nice move just to get that puck around Patrick Toth. The Knights move right back in. This is Jared Schoen, a wrist shot, a save made by Goebel, and then the puck sent to the corner by Pankovsky. And now Gorvatsky able to get this puck and send it all the way down. Now 15 seconds remain, and that will release Jake Bergman from the penalty box as we approach 8 minutes gone by. Knights trying to hang on and kill off this 5-on-3, or the Aviators rather, as here's a shot from Brody Bess. That is sent wide. Bess, one of those 21-goal scorers on this Knights team, as now out of the box comes Bergman, as here's a shot on goal and a save made by Goebel on Rudolph. So a huge double kill there. Ever since then has been to the left of your camera in the Aviator zone, as now you see the referee telling Devin Ward to back up, as Ward is right in his back pocket. So now this puck sent in deep by Owen Bratz. Goebel will leave it here for his defenseman in Malachi Lynch. Now Devin Ward's pass blocked down. Eric McHale tries to move it forward. A turnaround shot by Schoen, a save made, and the puck, or the net rather, is knocked off its bearings. So Jared Schoen couple of shots on goal so far tonight. Goebel has answered each and every time. And then that's one thing you're going to see probably a lot tonight, both this game and the second game. The pegs here in Brooklyn, not the strongest pegs, so the net will come off its bearings quite a few times over the next couple hours today and tomorrow in the two doubleheaders between both these Knights and Aviators. He sees a shot off the draw that hit a man out in front, that hit off Schoen as the shot came from McHale. So now here's a pass in the slot for Schoen as that one deflects to the corner. A good block there by Devin Ward. Knights still possess. Here's a pass out into the slot that deflects off McHale. He and Ilya Solozyuk go back for it. Now McHale has it behind the net. A pass, a centering one, and a shot back door, and they score. Some nifty passing there as it looks like Jared Schoen will be the man credited for the goal, and it's 1-0 Knights with 9:44 to play here in the first period. It's going to be Jake Bergman, who's a large net front presence, especially on these power plays. He's always in front of net, but even more so on the power plays. You see him head right there to try and screen on Bugin. But for the Aviators, McGowan cannot control this puck in the zone as it's cleared all the way down by Russo. So now the Aviators going to set up a power play opportunity. A long stretch pass blocked, though, intercepted, and then sent right back in by Jared Schoen. So Schoen a goal already tonight, getting it done now defensively on the penalty kill with that interception and then clearance to kill time. 30 seconds gone by. Aviators moving the offensive end. This is Bergman by the left circle. His backdoor pass for Kinzel, unable to control, but now Kinzel gets back to it. And now in the slot, this is Derek Sheben. Now Kinzel will send it to the point, Rosendahl. He slides one across for McGowan. McGowan has it poked into the corner by 12 in Eric McHale, and then Bergman takes a hit along the boards, but Sheben gets to it and plays it back for Bergman. Now Rosendahl. His pass for Kinzel misses him. Bergman collides with Height and plays it back for Kinzel. Now Kinzel fails on this pass attempt, but kept in at the point by Rosendahl. So now Bergman behind the net will swing this one around for Michael McGowan, trying to dance away from McHale. Now McCown gets in deep. A centering backdoor pass for Kinzel, and he scores! Eddie Kinzel with the power play goal, and we're all tied up at, going by what I assume, but nonetheless, we are skating 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes, and then it will be a 3-minute man advantage for the Knights. So 4:30 remaining in the period. Now the Knights possess off the draw. This is Oliver Kill over the red line, puts on the brakes, takes a shove from Ward, and then puts on his own brakes and slides across for Bratz. Now up ahead, this is Schoen, the goal scorer. Schoen up the right side. He'll skate this one behind the net and now play it up to the point for Kale. He swings it across for Owen Bratz, and then he moves it up ahead looking for Eric McHale. McHale trying to avoid two different Aviators as now it's intercepted by Anthony Floyd and chipped out of the zone. Now McHale back in his own end. We'll leave it here for Bratz, and now Oliver Kale. 3:45 remains here in the first period, deadlocked at 1 as Eddie Kinzel tied it up with his 19th goal of the year, and this puck has been iced by the Knights. Kinzel assisted by McGowan, who set up that play entirely, his 22nd assist, and Melvin Rosendahl, who came in with the third most assists in all of the Elite Division, grabs himself another assist and his 32nd assist of the season. So Rosendahl continues to rack up the assists as this faceoff going to be to the left of Bugin. As now Demick slides across McGowan, a wrist shot and a save made by Bugin, and then Kinzel tries to find the loose puck, and then the puck is collected back by Kinzel once more. Now for McGowan, a shot that goes just wide. Now Kale tries to move it up. Drew Demick pinches, and a wrist shot by Demick on goal, a save made and covered up with the glove by Bugin. So 46 seconds left of 4-on-4. Then it will be a 3-minute man advantage for the Knights. As this is Kinzel who wins it off the draw. Now Demick slides it across. This is Pankowski, a wrist shot and a save made by Bugin, who then maybe takes a hit but does fall down in the process. 3:16 remaining here in the first period as they give Pfeiffer 2 minutes for roughing, and we still await the 5-minute call to Lee to be put in, but I'm assuming it would be boarding. So now Chemnitz and Kinzel on the draw. One by Chemnitz, and Russo comes away with it. Then Russo has it knocked away by Kinzel, and then swung back around by Parker Height. Now an outlet pass picked off by Pankowski as he moves in deep. Pankowski now a centering pass in front for Kinzel, but just out of the reach of Kinzel, who was skating right, and the puck just too far to his left. As a hit there by Drew Demick on 14 in Carson Scott. And then this puck sent deep into the Knights' end, but it'll be an icing as it wasn't touched. 2:44 remaining in the period, 10 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. So the face-off, because of the icing, coming down in the Aviators zone. As Max Lee, they give him contact to the head for 5 minutes. So what I thought was boarding, contact to the head, definitely makes sense for the 5-minute call. So Schoen on the draw, loses that one to Kinzel. And now the Aviators, Dmitro Pankowski moves through the neutral zone. Pankowski up the left side, tries to dance around a man, intercepted by the Knights. As out of the box comes Pfeiffer, and now they have a 3-minute man advantage. As Morgan, a pass in front was blocked down. Morgan tries to stuff it back in, but it was saved by Goebel, as sliding down to make that block nicely was Eddie Kinzel. So 2:43 left on now the power play for the Knights, and 2:10 left in the period. As now we have a penalty going against the Knights as now we get ready to drop the puck. Going to be Eddie Kinzel against Jared Schoen, as Schoen wins the face-off against Kinzel, and the Knights control with the extra man for the next 15 seconds. This is McHale trying to knife his way through. A pass back from Morgan, up ahead for McHale, but then broken up and cleared all the way down by Eddie Kinzel, who started the first period real strong and comes right back out just as strong in the second period. So out of the box comes Max Lee, another penalty kill and another strong penalty kill for the Aviators. As now Rudolph in deep, a pass gets deflected into the corner. Kinzel tries to move it. Rudolph holds, and a pass for McHale that deflects at 2-3 minutes into the game. Wasn't tested so much throughout the remainder of the period, but then did surrender a power play goal to Eddie Kinzel. And now this pass up ahead is going to be Eric McHale in deep. Brock Best cuts to the opposite side. Here is now Best with the puck as he tries to move it back for McHale. It deflects off Zapala and right back to him. And now Sinicola tried to keep it in, but now instead it's Anthony Floyd who moves in the offensive end. Floyd taken down by Sinicola, and now Sinicola comes away with the puck. This one knocked down by Soljuk and then flipped out of the zone, though, as now this is Eric McHale as he's in one-on-one with Malachi Lynch. McHale, a deke move, skates it behind the net. Now McHale, a centering pass, trying to set up Brody Best in the slot. The puck comes to the point for Miller. And now here is Brody Best down low, looking for McHale. The puck just behind him. Now McHale gets it back and throws one back door, a shot, and a save made by Goebel on Schoen, cutting to the net. For roughing, he already took an interference penalty back in the first. Now has his second penalty of the night, this time roughing. Aviators 1-for-1 already on the power play. Back to the man advantage as this is Eric McHale trying to get in on a breakaway. McHale a shot and a save made in tight by Goebel. So a good shorthanded opportunity there for McHale and the Knights. Now the other way, this is Eddie Kinzel. Already has a power play goal in this one. Throws one towards the net that is sent wide to the far corner. Bergman trying to keep it in at the blue line. Has it knocked out of the zone, though. A nice athletic play made by McHale. Now McGowan has it back. Tries to deke around a man, but the puck is knocked away for the moment by Oliver Kale. And now Sheben moves back in. That was Parker Height, rather, instead of Oliver Kale with the nice defensive play. So now this is Sheben in deep. And it looked like he took a slash right there. You see he's shaken up. Now gets the puck right back. Tried to sell and get a call for a 5-on-3. Did not get one from the official. As now this pass, McGowan unable to keep in at the point. As 55 seconds gone by on this man advantage for the Aviators. Sheben, though, right back in the offensive end. Now this is Kinzel by the right circle. He'll slow it down and set things up now for Rosendahl at the point. Rosendahl, a shot that gets deflected by McHale, but here's Bergman in deep, a shot that is saved by Bugin, and then this one flipped right out in front by McGowan, but unable to get a piece of that one was Rosen. Skates away from Max Lee. As now this puck intercepted by Anthony Floyd, trying to get it out of the zone. McHale keeps it in for the moment, and then Floyd on the second effort able to flip this puck into the Knights' end. And again, the Knights, without their best player and their leading scorer in Jason DiMatteo, have mustered 1 goal so far tonight, as here's a poke check and interception by Eddie Kinzel rather, but then recovered by Best for the moment. Now McGowan takes it back. Now this is McGowan, puts on the brakes. He'll slide it up for Pankowski. The puck takes a weird carom. Now Kinzel turnaround shot off the side of the post. And now Gravotsky, Steven Gravotsky, the Aviator defenseman, with the puck behind the net. Leaves it here for McGowan. Sheeben cutting to the net. McGowan throws one on goal. Save made by Bugin. Now McGowan will leave it here for Derek Sheeben. Sheeben by the left circle. Top line out for the Aviators. Already a goal on the power play for these three in Sheeben, Kinzel, and McGowan. Now Kinzel, a pass for Sheeben. That one deflects into the far corner. Pankowski a drive, and a save made as there was a screen in front. Bugin somehow able to get a piece, as now in all alone. This is Brody Best, a wrist shot, but he fans on it and then tries to backhand one out in front, and Pankowski able to recover and steer it to the corner. But now Schoen comes back with the puck. This is Schoen who tries to stuff one in, steered away by Goebel, and now up ahead comes Michael McGowan. McGowan and Sheeben. A wrist shot by McGowan off the rush. That one goes high of Bugin. And then Pankowski will send it right back in the Knights' end. Taken here by Owen Bratz. Bratz an outlet pass for Sean O'Connor. And now McHale. Eric McHale's pass for Schoen. As Schoen takes this one to deep, flips one into the blue paint. Goebel trying to cover it up. The puck's still loose, and now skated out by Bergman. And now the puck sent up and out of the zone. Oliver Kale, as it's going to be Schoen to take the face-off for the Knights against William Larson. Schoen gets the better of that, and now a pass up ahead. McHale chips it out of the zone, but taken back by Gravotsky. And now Alec Young will play it back for his own defenseman, but here's a giveaway, as now McHale will slide it in deep. Pankowski back to recover. The Knights take it right back, though. This is McHale by the right circle. Up to the point, Owen Bratz. Now Bratz has his pass deflected by Alec Young, and then Bratz tries to move it in deep. Pankowski gives it a whack, but this is McHale in deep, a centering pass for Bess, who tries to move it across for Schoen, and now it comes to Kale at the point, as this one's deflected out in front. The puck's still loose, and the rebound is sent wide by Bess. So Aviators bending, not breaking. Couple opportunities there for the Knights, but now the Aviators come out the other end. Young, a pass for Matthew Gibbons, a shot on goal, and a save made by Bugin. Couple of bodies hit the deck as the Knights come away. Potential 2-on-1. This is Owen Bratz up the right side, with Young hounding him from behind. Young pokes that off his stick, but it comes to McHale, and then Young intercepts it once more. Now Sinicola will try and backhand one up the boards, and then this pass intercepted as Matthew Gibbons tees one up and sends this one wide to the net. Sinicola has the puck go past him as he and William Larson battle one another. McHale tries to move it out, kept in, and sent behind the net by the Aviators. This is Brody Best now. He'll leave it here for Jared Schoen, who's got the 1 goal for the Knights, who has the puck knocked off his stick by Drew Demick. Aviators the other way. Anthony Floyd into the offensive end. A wrist shot gets deflected by the defenseman, and a save was made nicely by Bugin with the pad. A little redirection. Bugin was ready for it. Kid couldn't score on that one. Then they had a 5-minute major for only 3 minutes, but then they took a penalty on the man advantage, did Jonathan Morgan, I believe it was. So really only had about 45 seconds on the next man advantage. So trying to redeem themselves on the power play, but this puck's intercepted 2-on-1. This is Kinzel moving in with Sheeben. A wrist shot by Kinzel, and a save made with the stick by Bugin. So Aviators have looked quite comfortable on the penalty kill so far tonight. 6:07 remains here in the period. And 1:49, just 11 seconds gone by on the roughing call to Max Lee. So Kinzel, who has been the one-man wrecking crew on the penalty kill all night, loses this draw as now the Knights control. Now the Knights will start up a rush. This is Schoen, who moves into the offensive end, puts on the brakes by the left circle, has it poked away for the moment by Kinzel. And now to the point, this pass just too far out of the reach of Eric McHale, and it comes all the way into the Knights' end. The goalie Bugin back for it as he shovels it away from Sheeben. Now Sheeben almost intercepts this one from McHale, as now the Knights move the other way. Here comes Maverick Rudolph. A drop pass for Bass. Now across. This is Morgan, a shot, and a power play goal for the Knights. And it's 2-1 Scranton as the captain, Jonathan Morgan, gets the power play goal for the next 2 minutes, 29 seconds, and head to halftime with just a 1-goal deficit. So it's going to be Schoen in against Patrick Toth. Schoen wins it. Morgan slides it to McHale, and then his pass back for Morgan towards the right circle. A centering one for Schoen, who gets a little piece of that one as it slowly deflects on goal, and Goebel covers it up. 2:20 left here in the period. 1:52 on the penalty, as the roughing was called on Michael McGowan. So the Knights banging their sticks on the boards from the bench, trying to hype up their teammates on the ice as they're looking to extend this game to a 3-1 lead as they control off the faceoff. This is McHale. McHale spins away from Rosendahl, moves in towards the left circle. Now he'll take it behind the net. Now at the point, Brody Bess dances around a man. Bess in deep, a shot on goal, a save made by Goebel. Bess has it right back. Now down low, Morgan. Back with Bess. Bess looking for a deflection, save made. The rebound, Morgan got a piece of it, but able to make both saves was Goebel, as now multiple players collide. Looks like Pankowski as well as Morgan. Goebel down on the ice, a great save made there by the Aviator netminder. You see the mask off, not sure if he got hit there, as now it looks like Pankowski is headed to the penalty box. Will he be joined by a member of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights? I don't see anyone, as it's going to be Pankowski sent off 2 minutes also for roughing. No Knights being sent to the penalty box, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 now, once again for the second time for the Knights. So for another minute 25, we skate 5-on-3. 1:54 left in the period. A roughing call on Pankowski. So back-to-back roughing calls against the Aviators. Going to have to kill off a 5-on-3, but play is whistled down for a hand pass. So after the hand pass, the face-off will come into the neutral zone. 5-on-3 for the next minute 21. Aviators need this penalty kill as they trail by 1. Now McHale puts on the brakes at the blue line. Slides it down low. Around the boards for Morgan. Now Brody Bess. Backdoor for McHale. His pass in the slot, trying to center one for Schoen. Went to the far boards. Now Bess has it back at the point. Now McHale by the left circle. Across for Bess. Now back with McHale, but that was deflected nicely by Kinzel. Minute 17 remaining in the period. 48 seconds left, a 5-on-3. And now here's a centering pass backdoor, and able, did they score? The net was knocked off its bearings. As we await official, they did not. A minute, 11 seconds remaining in the period. Off the faceoff, Kinzel wins it and sends it all the way down into the Knights' end. So now Eric McHale and the Knights' final minute left here in the second period. This is Schoen. Now up top for McHale. Now Bess moving in. A wrist shot by Bess gets the post, and the Aviators able to clear all the way down. The wrist shot from Brody Bess off the outside of the post. 40 seconds left in the period, 10 seconds left, a 5-on-3. As McHale moves in towards the net, a shot and a glove save. Oh, what a save by Goebel. That'll move him up and put him in fourth, if not tied for fourth, with 21 goals on the year. So as the puck is dropped, the Aviators control off the draw. This is McGowan, as 3 seconds now to tick off. Out of the penalty box comes Pankowski, as now we have the referees on go up, so the Aviators going to get a man advantage now, just 13 seconds into the period. As we await the call, we'll see who the culprit is, as that's going to now give the Aviators, who already have a power play goal on the night, another man advantage. They'll send this deep into the Knights' end. Nicholas Sinicola back for it. Slides it across here for Brody Bess. And now this puck sent down into the Aviator zone. But it's going to be an icing against the Knights. So the face-off going to be to the left of Dylan Bugin. 17:29 remains here in the third period. This is Nicholas Sinicola with it behind the net. Now up ahead for Eric McHale. And a big hit there by William Larson on McHale. But moving into the offensive end are the Knights, as he has a shot that goes wide by the defenseman, Samuel LaRusso, looking for a tally in the goal department on that wrist shot. And now the other way, Devin Ward falls down, tries to get back up, but Russo takes the puck. Now Russo's outlet pass up ahead for McHale. He'll send it out of the zone. Now this is Dmytro Pankowski. He tries to slide it back for Devin Ward. Intercepted in the neutral zone as moving the other way. This is Eric McHale. McHale tries to dice his way into the slot. Has it knocked away by Larson, but McHale gets to it and tries to move one for Brody Bess, the goal scorer here in this third period. Now at the point, this is Russo trying to keep it at the blue line. The puck deflects and then worked in deep by Schoen. McHale centering pass, no one there. Deflected to the point by Demick and then sent right back in by the Knights. Now this is Devin Ward. His stretch pass blocked down by Sam Pfeiffer. Now Floyd will try and bank it out. Kept in at the point though, as here's a shot on goal, and it's going to be to the left of Bugin. William Larson in on the draw. As this puck cleared all the way down off the draw by the Knights. A couple of strong penalty kills already here in this third period for the Knights. And if you're the coach, of course you'd rather they don't play a man down when you're holding a two-man lead, but nevertheless, take the win and the points as you can get them. So now this is Brody Bess, who does have a shorthanded goal in the period, trying to dance around. Bess gets into the net, and oh, what a goal by Brody Bess, and it's 4-1 Knights. A between the legs razzle-dazzle by Brody Bess. He has 23 goals on the year, does Brody Bess. 9 seconds remaining, and that will release Sam Pfeiffer out of the penalty box, as this is Oliver Kale with the puck. Now the Knights move in, does Jared Schoen. He scored back in the first period, did Schoen. And now Sheben will move it up ahead for Kinzel. This is Kinzel trying to knife his way in, has it knocked off the stick by 25 and Miller. And now Steven Gorvatsky on, throws a hit here on Dylan Miller, as then Schoen works it around for Owen Bratz. Bratz pass intended for Maverick Rudolph. Was knifed down by Kinzel for the moment, as now Pankowski tries to play it away from. And it's going to be a 5-on-4 for the Knights. So now at the point, this is McHale. A couple deep moves up the right side, now by the right circle. McHale controls behind the net. And now centers one, that's blocked by Lee. And now here's a pass out in front for Morgan that just misses him. And now Patrick Toth able to flip it out of the zone. So Dmytro Pankowski's night is over. He is back in the dressing room, as this is Brody Bess looking for a hat trick. Already has 2 shorthanded goals. Takes a hit from Patrick Toth at the blue line. Puck still in the Aviator end. Drew Demick has it, as Hale curled this one up the boards and out of the zone. As now this is McHale. As Hale move one up ahead. Drew Demick, though, nice interception, gets it up to Patrick Toth, and then he tried to move it to Anthony Floyd, but has to take in by Rudolph, and then Rudolph gives it right back to Floyd. Here's Floyd, a wrist shot that gets deflected, slowly trickles on goal. Bugin makes the save. 58 seconds gone by on this penalty. It's the first place team, and then after that, one quick game against the second place Jersey Hitmen. So now we have finally resumed, I can say with confidence, hockey is back on. We're skating 5-on-5. There's a lot of penalties to give you guys once they are put into the score sheet. We have loading data error on our computers. That's how many penalties are being put in right now. Nonetheless, this is Jake Bergman through the neutral zone. Now Melvin Rosendahl up the left side. Now this puck sent across, falling down was Bergman, and now Demick fires this one to the far corner. Brody Bess, little touch pass here, didn't get much on it. Bergman takes it back. Bergman will fire this puck deep into the Knights' end. Owen Bratz back as he collides now with Patrick Toth, and they battle for the puck. Schoen in there, as well as Melvin Rosendahl. as there has been multiple roughing calls, and now breaking in on a breakaway. This is Brody Best to the net, a wrist shot, a save made, the rebound, and Best puts it in. Brody Best with the hat trick, and it is now 5-1 Knights. Aviator end. So now Max Lee. His pass broken up here by Eric McHale. Just off the bench, this is Brody Best. Best with the shot. That one goes just wide. Best hunting for his 4th of the night. Now McHale, here's the drive by Kotarski. Save made. Best got a rebound, and getting a piece of that, I believe, was Goebel. And now here's a pass in the slot. Showing backdoor. Here's a shot on the doorstep, and Eric McHale makes it 6-1 Knights. So the Knights have. So now off the draw, this is Eddie Kinzel. Kinzel tees one up, didn't get much on as it deflected to the opposite corner. And now this puck sent out of the zone. This is Bratz all in alone, or Schoen, I should say. As Schoen has this puck deflected by the defenseman in Kinzel and then into the net, and it ends. Schoen's 2nd of the night as well. 5 minutes left here in the period. Game has gotten away. It is all Knights 7-1 right now, as there's still 1:40 remaining on the Aviator power play. So the Aviators shorthanded when I'd say, I believe 5 for 5 on the night, but on the power play they started 1 for 1. Since then have given up 3 shorthanded goals. So now Sheeman up the left side, his shot on goal, save made by Bugan, who continues to stay in the rhythm that he's been all night, not giving up rebounds or any opportunities to the Aviators. So 1:24 left on the elbowing penalty to Maverick Rudolph, as off the draw, this puck comes to the point. Patrick Tata, deflection by Bergman, slowly slithers on goal, and Buka up points 55 and 56 on the year. Again, they've already clinched a playoff berth, trying to lock up the 1 seed if they haven't already, as now this is Eddie Kinzel by the right circle. Trying to get some momentum heading into tomorrow night if you're the Aviators, as here is McGowan, a shot in tight. Bugan makes the save. The puck's still loose, as now it's taken back by McGowan. A turnaround shot, this one also sent wide. Now Kinzel up to the point for Toth. Now Kinzel peels off down low, takes a hit from height, gets it into the slot for Sheba. Now Bergman trying to center one, as this one's blocked down into the corner. Bergman looked like he took a shot up high, and the puck